that is the bare minimum you want to exit this year with, is the closet cull. If you haven't completed it, this is your final warning, challenge, invitation, encouragement to go and get that closet cull done. The closet cull is where your results for next year and beyond, they all lie in the closet cull. That's thorough, ruthless closet cull. It's not a purge. It's not a check on what other. It is a cull that's going to set you up for the year ahead. Okay, so I showed you Eva's capsule wardrobe list. Eva, you're crushing it. Okay, you're such a pleasure to work with. You are a delight. You are intentional. You're committed, and that means you're going to have results for the long term, which is fantastic. And your husband, by the way, who I just got a video from, is very, very, very happy with what's happening. Okay, 5 degrees where you are, Pamela. I send you condolences, honey. Rather you than me. All right. So here's what we're doing. I want to talk to you about something really, really important. This is our penultimate coaching call for the year. All right. So what you want to do is make sure that you copy and paste the time, because we change the time every 3 months or so to get everyone in different time zones the chance to attend the coaching call live. So currently it's 4 p.m. SAST. You want to copy and paste that and the link into your schedule so that you don't have to every week scramble for it, as I see happens, and then wonder when it's happening. Okay, so 4 p.m. SAST, we're going to continue with that time until January as well. This is our penultimate call, one more next week, and then we'll wrap for the year. Okay, you're driving, no problem. Jasmine, good to see you online. That's no problem. So we can't see everyone on video. Be safe if you're driving and listening. That's great. And it's good that you're here, Jasmine. This is an important one. Okay, so tell me, first of all, the Inspired, okay, Inspire Red, it's absolutely phenomenal. Your camera needs to stay off, no problem, Renee, seeing that you're not well, and wishing you well really soon, my lovely, just wishing you lots of rest and recovery. Inspire Red is going fantastic, okay, we're seeing lots of posts and women are being inspired and energized, and remember what we talk about often is why get up, dress up, and be a bold light on a hill. Apart from what it does for you, is we are surrounded by women who are alone and isolated and feeling hopeless and have lost people and lost opportunities and lost a lot in life the last 2 years. Everyone has gone through something. We cannot compare one person's loss or pain to another, but it is on us. We're going to be talking about your leadership today. All right, so I want you to open your chat box. Just finished your morning workout, have your red top and red ankle boots ready to wear. Krista, I like it. Very good. That's excellent. Awesome. Remember, 22 December is the prize giving live, okay? Big prizes to give away, and lots of fun to be had on the 22nd. Always with some bubbles, okay? If you don't have bubbles, then bring your coffee, your tea, or your peach tree, or whatever it is that you drink. The 22nd is when I'll see you live for that prize giving. Okay, so I want you to open your chat box, and I want you just to give me one word, okay? In terms of how you're feeling lately. Doesn't matter whether it's positive or negative. Just how are you feeling in general? Right, maybe before the Inspire Red challenge took off, because I know it's helping a lot of you, but just give me into the chat box, just type up there, how are you feeling in general lately? Don't wait for someone else to type it up. You're feeling encouraged, authentic, okay, motivated, nice, inspired, very good, surviving, like before a takeoff, inspired, very good, I like before a takeoff, 2 weeks and I'm flirty again, 2 weeks in, Krista, nice, feeling surprised, grieving, energized. Okay, that's good. Keep it coming. If there's anyone else who hasn't put a couple of confident, all right, Joyce, that's fantastic. Sad. Okay. All right. So listen, on one hand, it's great to see that you're feeling and anxious. Okay. Thank you for your honesty. It's great to see you feeling energized and confident and inspired. But can you see also that people are feeling anxious and sad, and they're grieving and they're feeling hopeless? All right. This is one of the reasons we've been talking a lot this year about what is the purpose, what is the motivation really behind getting up, dressing up, and being that bold light on a hill. And what I want to talk with you today about is your leadership, because your leadership and mine is on trial right now. I don't know if you know that, but your leadership, my leadership, is on trial right now. I had a couple of, one experience recently. And as always, you bought yourself a red dress that's, red roses. I like it, Pamela, well done. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Be good to yourself. That's important. as you know, some of you are new here, so welcome. Some of you have been with me for some time. And as you know, I don't care whether you are pro-vax or anti-vax. I don't care if you vote for this party or for that party. I really am not interested if you have a certain opinion on a certain political or economic stance or another. What I do is I accept and respect that each person has her own opinion and perspective. And it's really important as leaders in the marketplace and in our community, because yes, that's what you are, is that we communicate a safe and trustworthy environment for others to be themselves. I'm going to be showing you an 11-minute TED Talk that I want you to watch here with me right now. I've seen it a number of times. I watched it again this morning, and I want you to watch it with me. Simon Sinek is just one of the most, I think, logical, powerful, innovative thought leaders of our time. He's a management strategist. You probably know him. He's phenomenal. Simon Sinek, S-I-N-E-K, is who we're talking about. And you want to create a safe place for people around you. It doesn't matter whether you are a retired woman at home, whether you are a homeschooling mom, whether you run your own business, or whether you are a senior professional in corporate or anything in between. It doesn't matter. What matters in this climate, after 2 years of almost 2 years of challenge and loss and fear and fright and politics and pandemics and economics and all kinds of other X, is that we stop and we take a look at ourselves as women in the mirror. And that's why I have a high amount of respect for you in terms of how you're investing in yourself. You are committed to yourself. You're doing this coaching program, how to increase your confidence and your influence to the power of personal style, both for your personal goals, as well as for bringing something beautiful, powerful, and valuable to your corner of the world, which is fantastic. Because if you're not committed to yourself, how can others be committed to you, right? So we've spoken about this. But what we're facing right now is there are going to be decisions and changes and laws that come into place, that have already come into place in all parts of the world. So I'll say it again very clearly. I don't care if you're pro-vaccine or anti-vaccine. We haven't spoken about this in detail for 2 years. Why? Because when COVID landed almost 2 years ago, my husband and I decided we are not going to get distracted by circumstances or opinions or preferences out there. We're going to keep the main thing, and bring our clients something powerful, valuable, and reliable that they can move forward with. That was our commitment to our business and our family and our lives and our clients. And so it has been one of the most powerful decisions we ever made. So we don't have conversations about it. We don't have to say, but there comes a point, of course, and there comes a time in life within a community like this, or within the context of the coaching that you're doing for yourself and for your future, that we need to address our leadership as women out there in the world and make sure that we understand really what's going on. Because my leadership was tested the other day unexpectedly, and I don't think I did a very good job. I really don't. For almost 2 years, I've been supportive, I have been interested, I have been accommodating, and I have not been either one way or the other. I'm surrounded by people who have had vaccines. I'm surrounded by people who will not have the vaccine. And that's normal, and it's right, and it's good, and it's fine, and it's fair, and so on. But a couple of days ago, I had an experience where I forgot to wear my mask. It's legal in my country. If you're of the opinion that you refuse to wear a mask, well, good luck in a third world country like South Africa. You'll fight that fight from behind bars. And that's just not something I'm prepared to do right now. However, I forgot my mask as I was ordering something in a restaurant. And the short version was, there was a woman with her husband who came in and literally almost recoiled away from me as if I were a leper, as if I was carrying a deadly disease. And another couple of, a few other things, have happened to people that I know and love. My sister, for example, in New Zealand's gone freaking crazy. She was not allowed to buy a little donut for her grandchildren because she's not vaccinated. And so all kinds of things happen right now. This is not a conversation about COVID. This is not a conversation about politics or economics. And this is not a conversation about America or Europe or South Africa or the Philippines, because we have many, many countries represented here in our beautiful client environment. This is a conversation about your and my leadership as women. I have come up with something where I hope what we're going to be doing together in the new year is going to give you time to rest and recover and prepare end of this year. And then from the 4th of January, we're going to be starting something that's going to strengthen us, strengthen our bodies, strengthen our minds, and strengthen our mental grit, because that's what we need. Okay, so this is about your leadership. This is about my leadership. And whilst I didn't take offense what happened in the queue the other day, and this woman anyway, and so they were outside with the manager and complaining, and I just went up there to them and I said, guys, I'm so sorry, I forgot my mask. Maybe next time you could just remind, just remember the humanness, remember the heart in the situation. We're all going through stuff together. And they were like, yeah, but we've lost someone. I'm like, you know what? Everyone has lost something this last while. Everyone is going through something very challenging, very personal, very powerful. What we mustn't lose sight of is our humanness and our heart of the matter. And then they got really annoyed with me and I got annoyed back. And that's a fail, because I will not be distracted like that again. And so I decided to share that with you. It's like they got annoyed and I'm like, you know what, forget about it. And I just said, whatever, man. And I walked off. And even though that's not a big deal, for me, that's a fail. I will not be distracted. And I've got to choose courage and kindness over conflict. You and I have to choose courage and kindness over conflict. It is too easy to get embroiled in all these ridiculous conversations about, well, you're an idiot if you're not vaccinated, or you're an idiot if you are. Because if you think that way, you're the idiot. We are then the idiot. That is untrustworthy, low-level leadership. It's not even leadership. It's not even leadership. Leadership is, as I'm going to show you through Simon's video of 11 minutes in a minute, is a safe and trustworthy place to be around someone who you're safe with. And you and I have got to be that woman in our part of the world. And when we get up, dress up, and we go and be that bold light, let me tell you something. You're sowing powerful seed that will come your way, that you will reap again in the future. It is hard now. It might be challenging now. And remember, I'm telling you, people are isolated, lonely. We have clients who have lost loved ones. We have clients who have gone through some tremendous traumatic things recently, not just death and divorce, but other private things going on. You and I are surrounded, and you are going through your own thing as well. We are surrounded, not just by women, but by people who need safe, trustworthy people. So to be that trusted advisor, that trusted friend, that trusted stranger, we have to make a choice about our leadership. Are we going to spew forth like everybody else is? Because you don't have to go very far on social media, online, just to know who thinks what, just to see in 5 seconds who thinks what about what. And it's your prerogative. It's a platform and you can speak freely. But does everyone really need to know everything you think about COVID? I don't know. I don't need to know what you think. Do you need to know what I think? I don't think that you do. Will we have a conversation one day if we ever meet in person? Maybe we will. Sure, have a glass of wine and let's have a chat and debrief all the shitstorm, excuse my French, that's been happening for a while. But this is life, right? This is life. And so after that, I was really